NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The championship is almost within reach, and with the series standing at 2-1, we could be looking at a make-or-break game. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce, our reporter. And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Taking a look at the Lakers, this is one of those turning point games. Will they go home tied or in a position to close it out on their home floor?
Hey, road wins are never easy, especially at this point in the season. They'll need to be at their best to get it done.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Halliburton, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Halliburton outside. The 11-footer tipped. Turner against James. Shoots over Turner. James can't get it to go.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Halliburton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Hachimura with the ball. Siakam covering, and he gets that one.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Here's James. Doncic passes to Hayes. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Hayes.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And stolen by Reeves. To the middle. Nifty move. And it's Hayes with the bucket inside.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. That's tipped. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in for James. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Assisted Luka Doncic.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up. You can't slow him down. Guys?
Ali, thank you. Bryant, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Doncic. Diving in. And a two-handed jam.
Yeah, showing off his sneaky athleticism. Connect fears no one when attacking the basket.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Matherin's checked in for Nembhard.
Pacers, Matherin.
Toppin outside, and it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Knocked loose and stolen by Vanderbilt. Shot is up. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And he lobs it up. Oh, a flawless finish of the lob.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Neesmith. Now here's Bryant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first one falls. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And so he hits both. Here's Vincent. No points yet. To the left wing. Pass to Finney Smith. Toppin with a steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Bryant. Now Toppin. 4 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now here's Matherin. The three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He'll mix one in here and there. Matherin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect his 3-ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Some changes for Indiana. Siakam comes in for Toppin, and Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Neesmith. Now here's Halliburton. Outside Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Has to connect. Shoots over Matherin. Great look there, but off target.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's McConnell. Another one falls for Indiana.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Indiana making a switch here. Turner's checked in. James is checked in for Los Angeles. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. A shot to stop the run, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. That's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Free throws good from James.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Tipped away. Vanderbilt with it. Siakam covering. Vincent left side. McConnell against James. Over McConnell. Here's Vanderbilt. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Pass to McConnell. Kicks it out to Siakam. Another three for Indiana.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Finney Smith. No made baskets yet. Here's Goodwin. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Pacers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Halliburton on the wing. Benson grabs a miss. The Lakers trail. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. Buries it from 3. James has got 5.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Goodwin. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And here's Halliburton. He's got 5. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he lays it in. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Turner in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Reeves. Fires top of the key. And again, it's the Lakers. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. Got a piece of it. Doncic with it. Picked up by Nesmith. From behind the arc. Look at Doncic finishing the break in style.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Siakam looking it over. Count that one. Siakam's got 7. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Hayes. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 7. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
You're working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
And the Lakers call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Pacers trail by 8. Nembhard outside, inside, Mathurin, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Over Toppin. The rebound by Nesmith.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So quick off the floor. Obi Toppin.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. And there's Toppin on the assist by Mathurin.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Here's connect. Again, the Lakers score.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded closely. Pass to Toppin. Takes one from 10 feet. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Doncic. Hayes inside. He's against Bryant. Second chance effort. And again, it's the Lakers.
And that's tough. This is how locked in a shooter connect is.
Pass to Nesmith. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pulls up on the wing. And Bryant pulls it down. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Nesmith. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Doncic outside. Free throw line jumper, and it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 7.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nembhard. Indiana's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. James up top. He's... Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McConnell outside. Over Finney-Smith. McConnell, good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nesmith passes to McConnell. Doncic for the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Mathurin. Here's Siakam. Here's Turner. And then Siakam with the jam.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
The shot by James, no good. Indiana trailing here. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Another shot. Another one falls for Indiana.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Down low. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And here's Indiana now. Doncic with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. And Doncic hammers it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Vanderbilt. No luck on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Here's Goodwin. Left side, Vanderbilt. Pass to Shepard. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. From down in the low post, it goes. Vanderbilt to pass to Finney-Smith. This James on the wing. The Lakers with another miss. Indiana's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Halliburton. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah.
You're sitting
in.
There's
only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Taking a look at the Pacers, they're already down 2-1 in the series and can ill afford to lose another. That's why tonight's close-fought battle has all the makings of a nail-biter that could go right down to the wire. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possessions.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. We need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Outside Neesmith. On the wing, Nimhart. Siakam against Hachimura. Siakam, the pass to Neesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Neesmith's got 8 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Lakers trail by 9. Left side Reeves. about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. In transition, here they come. It's stolen by Doncic. Hayes finds Doncic. It's James on the wing. 4-3. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And Indiana with some changes. Bryant comes in for Turner. And it's Toppin in for Siakam.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
For the tie. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Indiana has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Bryant. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in for LeBron. Here's Mathurin, and he goes in for the dunk.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Hachimura. Doncic outside for the lead. And Los Angeles another three.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Halliburton. Another one falls for Indiana.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Here's Hayes. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Count it. Toppin's got 8.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Indiana making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's Nembhard, guarded by Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. And Toppin pulls it down.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Nembhard. Knocked away. Neesmith passes to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. From 7, and he knocks the jumper down. Nembhard's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Connect. Drills the baseline jumper. Connect's got 8 points.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
Toppin Toppin outside. Neesmith with it. Here's McConnell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He has 6.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Again, the Lakers score. Indiana leading. McConnell passes to Matherin. Uses the glass on the layup. Matherin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Back to Vanderbilt. Toppin with a steal. McConnell with it. He's got 6. Pass to Matherin. Toppin outside. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And that one's good. Connect.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Indiana calls timeout.
The loudest sections get T-shirts. Let me hear you.
Changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Matherin. And it's Jackson in for Nembhard. McConnell outside. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. It's a great dunker. Bang.
James passes to Vincent. James can't get it to go. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Aaron Neesmith, 1 shot.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Jackson.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Pacers leading by 6. To the left side wing. Back to McConnell. Inside. Here's Turner. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Milton against Halliburton to the middle. And stolen by McConnell. In transition, here come the Pacers. And Siakam with the slam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Indiana's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Lakers foul. Shake Milton.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Lynn. Shoots over Turner. The Lakers with another miss. And And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Indiana ahead, up by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Reeves has understated size for a guard attacking that rim.
Pacers leading by 8. Pass to Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. Doncic against Siakam. Fires from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Doncic. Here's James. Connects on the open jumper. James has got 20 points.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
He's shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Indiana making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for James. Siakam hits them both. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, Luka inside. Just finding a way.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Doncic outside. On the wing, Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Indiana calls timeout.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers youth.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talks to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Hayes finds Doncic. Good D, Better O from Luka.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Hey, shot's good. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
At the line, for Indiana, Mathurin, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Mathurin.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Siakam.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Hachimura. Doncic outside. And here's Connect outside. They get it back. Out to Hachimura. No good on the three. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Poke loose. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Here's Halliburton. Following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Toppin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Here's Reeves outside. And the three-pointer goes. Reeves has got 8 here in this quarter.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that room.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Benedict Mathurin.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Neesmith passes to Halliburton from outside the arc. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Back to Hachimura. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Hachimura. Hachimura's got 3 assists tonight. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Toppin with it, guarded by Doncic. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, PA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Indiana now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, Halliburton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
And the Pacers making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Now here is James. From the elbow, again the Lakers score.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there. He's going to get it for them. Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Toppin. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Obi Toppin, one shot.
That's good from Toppin.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 8. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Goes up off the inbound, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. At the line for one.
That free throw, good from James.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And the basket by Halliburton.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Now here's Nembhard. Yep, that one goes. And the Pacers lead by 9.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
To the inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Hachimura finds Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
5th team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, nails the triple.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position for doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
And the Pacers call time here. They lead by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam, he's checked in for Bryant. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Pass to Doncic. Fires for three. And rebound by Turner. Nembhard outside. And so it's Indiana winning this one. A huge victory for them, knotting this series to 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.